Alright, let's see. Okay, I guess we're live. Hello, internet, and my name is Lee. They, them vibes today. He's pretty okay. She's, I'm not terrible with it. I'm pretty chill about pronouns, though. Welcome to the stream. Let me set up some fun stuff. So, today is Tuesday, and for those of you who follow the streams regularly, okay, let me just, you know that I need, yes, that one. You know that I'm terrible about, being on time. I'm 9 minutes, less than 10 minutes late, though, so that's a start, to the stream, and also terrible about, telling anyone ahead of time or anything, so usually what I'm doing is, alright, and then I set up the lurking, which is a whole other thing, but I always appreciate, also, I use these on stream, in any case, so, I meant to do, is open up some cool 40k stuff, and then get started. Why don't we, let's start with these, and go from there. Oh, and it's already up. Lovely. Okay. Cool. So I muted all the tabs that are not me. That might be making noise because I don't want to make noise during my stream. I also have pretzels because breakfast of champions. All I had today so far is chicken broth, so, you know. And, so I have that. I have this. I have my, okay, so, a quick background. Let me also open up this, too. Let's see, we go Dark Heresy. Yeah, let's start with Dark Heresy shenanigans today, and then we can maybe move over to Expectus Primus if people feel like it's a vibe. So, let me explain the nature of the stream. So, Warhammer 40k is awesome. We've all agreed on this. This is pretty basic, agreed on thing. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Let me do this as well. Okay. In case I need it for later. My, plan for the stream is also do this. Alright, sorry. So, right now we have a bunch of, we have a really fun name for somebody. We have Lenny on a suite. We have Tristan Strugai. And then Chuck Hambone. Yeah, we have Chuck Hambone. And, oh! He could buy bullets if he wants to. He has extra money. So what we've been doing, what I usually do is I, okay. That was something I meant to do. I'm very sorry about that. My point is, pretzels are delicious. My other point was, we go to here and get to going with the thing. Fun stuff. Okay, what was I doing? Oh. So, what we've been doing, I know, this is very boring so far, which mostly consists of me getting the stream set up, which is, I know not exactly the most exciting thing, but my plan, now that we're all set up, is to go here, to open this up, and actually open this up. My plan, now that we're all set up, is to just actually do stuff. Such as, creating Dark Heresy characters. And or planet building. We could do either. If someone was in the chat, and if you'd want to come in the chat and pop in, now's your moment, I would ask, which would you rather prefer? I think what we could do, because we could also build a mission for these guys. That's another thing we could do. Build bad guys. Although if I'm planning on stream and anyone ends up playing, and they've seen it on stream, they could cheat, but... Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a 4th member of the squad. And... that's how we're gonna play it. We're gonna create a 4th member of the squad. We're gonna roll it up. We're gonna see what we get. We're gonna... a completely random 4th member of the squad to round out this lunatic group. Then, when we have a 4-member squad, we'll start doing other stuff. World building, like, okay, check this out. Okay, so we had Liliana Sweet, who was born aboard the Pepino. We have, let's see, we have her. Oh, and then we have, of course, Tristan Strugai, who was born, did we ever spend XP? I don't think we ever did the spend XP thing for him. We might want to eventually. Right, and he was born on an explorer vessel that was stuck traveling through the warp for ages. And had known nothing else his whole life, and then ended up working for Inquisitor. Then we got Chuck Hambone, and adoptees from a hive world. Arbites from a hive world. Hivebound. Okay. Here's a watch. And an ID card for being a cop. Oh, right, you can't see any of this. Let me take this down for half a sec. And see, it's not anything fancy. It's just notes on the different characters. So maybe what we do is round out the team of 4. Or we set up a team of 6. We're like 10, and have different groups of 4 playing with each other. That could be interesting. Set up kind of a Westmarch style vibe. Or just keep talking people on until we have way more people than we actually could feasibly use, which is kind of what we did with Expectus Primus. Although, in fairness, as a rogue trader, they're bound to have a lot of extra people on their ship, so it kind of makes sense. Why don't we create a 4th member of this squad first? Completely random, unless anyone objects to it completely random. And then we'll figure out sexuality, give him a name. Fun stuff like that. Vibe. And we'll do that. And, that could be a thing we can do. And then all the fun stuff. Ooh. I'll leave that going. Fun stuff. Yeah, we're gonna create a 4th member of the squad. I'm sorry we're being so, slow getting up and moving today. But yeah, let's actually do some character creation. So it is 20 minutes into the stream. Okay, not 20 minutes. It's only like, alright, it's less than 15 minutes because I was late to my stream, which I do apologize for. But it's over 10 minutes into the stream, and I'm just barely getting, set up. So, number 4. Let's see. Let's go down. Right. Oh, yeah, we put 400. Okay. 0 out of 400 spent. Alright. I might actually have to go back and rewatch the stream. Okay, that'd be fun. Let's see. We got okay, we're putting in placeholders for, we're doing it a little differently. I'm gonna put in placeholder, yeah, we're putting placeholder, Majiggy Butsits. Okay, so we're in weapons, ballistic, strength. I'm trying to put them all in the same order. Ballistic skill, strength, toughness, agility. So I'm typing them out before we even roll for them, if that makes sense. It's just a little prep. So we're, basically for those of you who don't know Warhammer 40k roleplay. Hi! Hello! Welcome to lurking. I always appreciate people who lurk. New friend, Bakara. Hello, hello. I don't mind you lurking at all. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for saying hi. And sorry I didn't see you right away. We're just gonna vibe for a little bit. We're building a Warhammer 40k character. So that's fun. And And always welcome to lurk. I do not have an at lurk majiggy what's it yet. I could. I should at some point. Thank you for reminding me. Create a lurky thing, but I don't mind you lurking. You know, I'm very chill about people lurking. I absolutely appreciate, you know, anyone who feels strongly enough to stick around. Even if you kind of just have it open another tab, I do appreciate that you care enough to do that. So, oh right, but I'm gonna keep going with this toughness, agility and intelligence. Right, agility. Oh, here. Let me see if I can send hearts back. These ones. Those are my standard. Yeah, I know. I get that. Believe me. All sorts of stuff has to get done. But thanks for popping by. Always appreciate it. And you're welcome anytime. Agility. Wait, we had a thingy we're doing. Agility. And intelligence. And then we had perception, willpower. Okay. Agility. Willpower. Perception, willpower, and fellowship is the last one. Okay. Alright. Alright. Fun stuff. Okay. And then we get movement, income, and movement. Okay, so movement. We don't know what it is yet, but income. Just so I have the order in which everything goes. Skills. And skills. Skills are fun. Talents and traits. Skills, talents, traits. Traits. And gear. We got this going on. Okay. So, plan being, we start with, let's start with, planet person, because we're not just having a planet person, we're actually going to have a type of person from a planet. And that is where we bring up, ta-da, Dark Heresy, first edition. Let's do it. Boom. Credits, Dark Heresy. Let me see. We're going to character creation. And there's a whole 41st millennium. The War for the Soul of Mankind. Okay, first this goes away. Secondly, there we go. I feel like there should be a better way to do this, but for now, this is what we got. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has set... 100 centuries? No, 10 centuries is the millennium. 100 centuries is 10,000. Okay. Working on the math a little. Has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. He's the master of mankind by the will of the gods and master of a million worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He's a rotting carcass writhing invisibly with power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the Imperium for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed every day so that he may never truly die. Yet in his deathless state, the Emperor continues his eternal vigilance. Mighty battle fleets across the demon-infested miasma of the warp, the only route between distant stars, they're waylit by the Astronomicon, the psychic manifestation of the Emperor's will. Vast armies give battle in his name on uncounted worlds. Greatest among the soldiers are the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, bioengineered super warriors. Their comrades in arms are Legion, the Imperial Guard, and countless planetary defense forces, the ever-vigilant Inquisition, and the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I know who runs the tech priests. To name but a few. But for all their multitudes, they are barely enough to hold off the ever-present threat from aliens, heretics, and mutants, and worse. To be a man in such times is to be one among untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. Forget the power of technology and science, for so much has been forgotten, never to be relearned. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. There is no peace amongst the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughters, and the laughter of thirsting gods, I believe is the last bit. Yeah. I always kind of like to read it occasionally. Alright. Rulebook. 3 or more people. Quiet place to play. Around a table is ideal. 3 or 4 hours of time. Some 2D 10-sided, 2 or more per player. We do have D10s. Let's start bringing those out. I have my whole dice tray. I do not have a dice cam. I will get one eventually. My plan is procure a dice tray, and then there's another D10. There's a proper percentile die. In case we need to roll percentages. We got another percentile die and another D10. And whoa. Don't lose that. I think that's on the other percentage one. Alright. Oh, and then the other percentage one. This is the rainbow sparkly one. Oh, it's fun. Can you see? Yes. Over here. Yeah. So I arrange my dice like this. I have a very nice dice tray. And this one that I got from, oh, careful. What was it? And I have, of course, Neuromancer, the little, Triceratops who sits in the dice tray and keeps track of the dice in case trouble. He's a guard dinosaur for my, my dice. I used to have a second camera that I mounted, up kind of here above the dice tray so that, hello, welcome. What is a role-playing game? You want me to read it? Sure. Also, hi. Welcome to the stream. Reading pretzels today. They them vibes, but he or she is fine. I'm Lee. You know I'm Lee. You know I'm Am. But welcome. Right about now, you might be wondering just how a role-playing game works, and what you need to jump into the action. Excellent. Such inquisitiveness is a mark of a fine acolyte. Of course, surviving what your curiosity uncovers is another. Well, rest assured, not only is role-playing fun and exciting, it is also very easy to learn. This book contains all the rules and information you need to get started. So you're already halfway there. Of course, if you're merely reading this book in your local gaming store bookshop, you should buy it immediately. Not only will it be a sign of your extremely good taste, you'll also be able to introduce your friends to a whole new world of compelling gaming. Yes. Grandmothers and dogs. My own grandmother did the same thing. Both of them actually, well, one of whom is still alive, may none rest in peace. But, yeah, that's how you always share with the dog. Oh. You may well have already played role-playing game or an RPG on your computer or game console, or indeed our companion hobby game, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. If you haven't, what you basically need to know is that a role-playing game allows you and your friends to take on the role of a hero at the center stage of a dramatic story. You get to pick what your heroes, or player characters, PCs, get to do. From what they say to how they fight and what they look like, you and your friends get to shape the action. In concept, all this might seem rather chaotic. How is the story told? How do you decide what happens? What do you do if you and your friends disagree? That's where this book comes in. Warhammer 40,000 Roleplay presents you with the rules of play and describes the dark and gothic world of the 41st millennium. This book explains how to create your character, how to blast down aliens, how to uncover heretical secrets, and much more. Before you can begin, you and your role-playing group have to make an important decision. Who is going to be the Game Master? The Game Master, referred to as the GM, is the referee and lead storyteller, the person in charge of running the game. The GM does not play as others do. Instead, he or she presents the story and situation described in the wonders and perils of the galaxy. Play. No, you asked for it, and, I happened to have it open. I was scrolling through to get to the character creation section. Then I remembered to pick up D10s because the thing you said you need D10s, and then you asked me to read it, so I read it. I'm just reading out because it's fun to read the beginning stuff sometimes, you know, back to the roots occasionally. Not a hard reset as such, just, hey, look at this cool stuff that's well written and fun to read. If you want me to skip it, I'll skip it, but, describes the wonders and perils of the galaxy, plus plays other characters and abdicates the rules. The GM is the most important member of our group, so choose wisely. GM ought to be fair-minded, well-spoken, and imaginative. An eye for detail is also helpful. And then, of course, there was a list of fun stuff that I popped in. I have snacks. I do have a pencil. I do not have an eraser. I think I have one around. I do have a pencil. Quiet place to play. I do have a table. Well, a desk, but still. D10s, paper. You do need 3 more people, so I got you and a new friend who's lurking, so I think that's 3. I think, okay, so you can read faster than I can, but, oh yeah, how to do D100s, also useful. Example of play. Shenanigans. Sorry, I have pretzels down here. I keep reaching. I'll just bring the bag up. I'm gonna have to reach off to the side all the time. Basically, I had chicken broth for breakfast. And then I went to the supermarket. And then right when I got back, I just started streaming, so I didn't have time to eat any of the food I got. I didn't get bread because I bought grits for my friend instead. But, you know. Shenanigans. But pretzels are delicious. And, I have them. I bought them as a snack for... I went to Heliosphere. I went to a convention. A live in-person convention for the first time since the pandemic. Well, except for BlueBoxCon, but that wasn't the same because I got to see different people there. I got to see my convention people who I don't get to see except at conventions who don't go to BlueBoxCon. But I got to see my people, and I got to have a Filk circle, a real honest-to-goodness Filk circle. That is a question that I have to answer, and I don't know. Question is, that is a question I do have to answer. Problem is, if Amethyst doesn't stay, I have to roll up a whole new character, which is a whole thing. I also remember to log into the work thing, which is a pain in the ass because of the way it's set up, but I promised my boss I would. I know. But she's also madly in love and has become a simp. I'll think on it. The reason... Oh, wow, that's a cool... Is that a tech priest? Sorry. Very distracted. Now, if that's the case, then she's gonna have to leave Greyhawk. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go in order. Rolling randomly for the 4th player. The 4th character. Unless you or anyone else who happens to be in the chat has any particular archetype you want to see, like, do one from a feral world or whatever. Sorry, I know I'm... not fully home by 10 p.m. That is tricky. I'd have to work it out with my boss. Now that things are getting I can be home by not long after. If I get the 9:15 bus. That's assuming that You know, like, it's gonna be tricky. The thing that I'm home is, especially, because that's the stream game. So I'd have to be home by 10. The 9 o'clock bus also has a habit of not showing up. So, although, if I had an emergency cab fare, I could do that. If it was only once a week, might be possible. Let me give it some thought. I have to work out, like, negotiate with my boss on Tuesdays, but, given that the number of packages has been going down, that might happen. Alright. Let's see. Stage 1, Homeworld. The very first step in creating your character is to determine your homeworld. Sorry. The Imperium is a vast place filled with innumerable worlds, cultures, and civilizations. Dark Heresy contains 4 broad homeworld archetypes common to the Clixis sector. Fair World, Hive World, Imperial World, and Voidborn. Your homeworld says a lot about you, where you came from, what you may look like, your mannerisms, and your perspective on dealing with others. Oh, the amount of packages is going down. The volume is going down. The package volume is going down. Yes, I know, but do with that what you will. I think anyone who's watching... Also, I do stream for a mature audience. Also, so any of you who are very young, just, you might hear me say some things that are kind of grown up. That's... Probably shouldn't be watching the stream. Parents, that goes out to you too. If you are trying to supervise, don't let kids watch my stream unsupervised. I'm not particularly violent or sexual, but I don't try to cater that, so it might be better not to let your young kids watch the stream. Also, most young people don't get the innuendos. And if they get the innuendos, then they're old enough to, if they're old enough to laugh at the innuendos, then, anyone old enough to understand the reference is, anyone who's not old enough to understand the reference will go right over their head anyway. That is the cleverness with innuendos. Sorry. You find them in many children's movies too. Something extra for the parents. But tasty pretzels are also a useful thing. Also, okay. Ooh. And did you get it, at least? Did you at least get your insulin? That is important. If you had to go to Walmart, you had to go to Walmart, but... Oh, they didn't have some cinnamon peeps. Okay, well, at least you got the insulin, right? You did get the insulin? You're not gonna, like, go into ketoacidosis because they ran out of insulin? Because running out of, cinnamon treats, while a tragedy, is not as scary as not getting insulin. Wait, they have watermelon peeps? Wait, watermelon peeps are a thing that exists? Freaking... Okay, they have watermelon flavored peeps. Okay, now I wish it wasn't actually Lent. That's the thing about all the really yummy Easter candies, that it comes out right when Lent is happening, and then they take it away right after Easter so you don't get it. And so if you want to make sure you get some, you have to buy it before Easter, but that means you can't eat it until after Easter, and it's really annoying. But now that I know they have watermelon flavored peeps, I might try to get my hands on some because that sounds delicious. Oh, also we're rolling randomly for Homeworld for the character. Sorry, we're getting off topic, but I'm sorry you care about the no cinnamon peeps. I'm sure you'll find some somewhere. Okay. Then we roll up the characteristics, then career path. Oh, and then experience points and equipment. Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Those dice are rolling, 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 roll high. I assume we want to roll high. Although, I know it's just the most annoying thing because Easter technically lasts for 2 weeks anyway, but you can't get the candy for the 2 weeks, and it's you know. Okay, so check this out. We got ourselves a percentile dice. These are the same percentile dice that betrayed us when we were creating our planet, and that gave us sand and broken rocks. And we had to re-roll to get sand and broken rocks. Like, it was a miserable freaking planet. No water. Tiny, hot, no water. Like, miserable freaking planet. With a strong axial tilt, too, so the temperature is fluxing all over the place. To vaguely kind of coldish to hey, if it orbits the sun, it's not a moon. It might not be a planet. There are plenty of non-planet things in our system. Not just Pluto, which got downgraded, but a bunch of others that also exist, which is why that's why they downgraded Pluto, because there was a bunch of other ones. And Pluto, they figured if there were so many other random stuff orbiting, they had to draw the line on what's a planet and what's not a planet. And they decided Pluto shouldn't get grandfathered in. Okay. That's a nice planet. It has a soul and everything. Or they have a soul and everything. But, you know. Anyway. We'll see what kind of world our new friend is from. We have a new friend that we're creating. Yeah, no, under official classification, it probably would be a planet, not a dwarf planet or planetoid or whatever other subcategories for the small stuff that doesn't count. Meh. Alright, ready? Let's roll. Pharaoh, Hive, Imperial. Yeah, that's, I think that's called Death World, and that's where you get stuff like the Catachans, who are some of the best warriors, even though everything on their planet wants to eat people. Alright, ready? Okay, that is a 1, and then I never rolled, this one kind of landed at an axial tilt. Wait, no, that was a, alright, that was a 2. It was a 2, and then I knocked it over, so I'm going to put it on to, again, no. Yeah. Sorry. 21. Which is a hive. Oh, wow, that was really close. Hang on. Hive world. Alright. We got a hiver. We've got a hiver. The question is this hiver from the same planet that Chuck Hambone is? And if so, which hive world is it? Is it Balboa, or is it another hive world? That will remain to be seen. Alright, yeah. Alright, we'll go with hive world. We said we were going to roll randomly, which means we have to listen to the dice. So unless someone's willing to cop for a reroll, we are, actually, I have unlimited vibe points because apparently that's a thing I get. So I could automatically give myself a reroll, but I'm not going to do that. So, Alright, so, instead of planet person, now we go, this is what we do, this is how we show the thing. So, instead of planet person, we go hive world person. Because we know what specific type of planet they're from. And then we hit save because you always save your work. Always save your work. Very important. And try not to drop your pretzels on stuff because then you end up with random pretzel crumbs on your floor and it's not fun. Okay. Alright. You know what? We're gonna roll for characteristics before, which I don't normally do, but you know what? We're gonna go in order this time. We're gonna roll for characteristics before, we, do career path. But, oh, first we're gonna do the thing with the thing. Well, that's Feral World, which we will create a Feral World, or maybe we'll create a 5th. 5's a good number for let's see. The Great Hives are not like other worlds in the Imperium, and you are not like the common man. Technology has surrounded you all your life, and you find its rarity elsewhere bemusing. You are an adventurer, an opportunist, more inquisitive than your fellows, and certainly quicker on the draw. Hive worlds are home to countless teeming millions. The population is so dense that frequently the entire surface of the world is covered by enormous cities stretching from horizon to horizon. Many hivers labor in thankless obscurity, manning huge factories that churn out endless streams of weapons, chemicals, or other vital goods. Others run with violent gangs in the dark of the underhives, living off their wits, guts, and firepower. Me? No. Hive worlds are vital to the welfare of the Imperium. They are industrial worlds, producing munitions for the Emperor's armies and vast factories mining valuable minerals and refining fuel for the Imperial fleet. These planets, usually barren and hostile, with much of the Hive world surface inhospitable, sometimes deadly to human life after centuries of pollution. I'm going in the order the book says. I'm going directly in the order the book says right now. Usually I go in the more sensible order, but today we're doing book order. Okay, if you really, really want to do you really, really want to roll for career path before we roll for characteristics? Because if you really want to, we can do it that way. But you have to, like, really, really want to. The hives themselves are astonishingly large, massive urban conglomerations, spires of adamantine and rockcrete that cover continents and stretch for miles into the sky. Each hive houses millions, even billions of imperial citizens and is a nation of its own right, with noble houses ruling many empires, trading and sometimes fighting with other hives. Okay! Pipe down and let me do it in the book order, just this once, please. You don't have to pipe down, but, you know, I'm doing it in the book order. Palls of thick, acrid smoke. Fair enough. I appreciate it. Believe me, I do appreciate it. Balls of thick, acrid smoke cling to the lower portions of the hive below the upper sections. There's gleaming spires that rise above the cloud cover. Only the wealthy can afford to live in the upper sections of a hive. The working classes never see the light of the sun. Within the spires reside noble houses, decadent, wealthy members of great imperial families, or the richest merchant overlords. Spires contain broad, airy spaces and splendors unimaginable to those who dwell in the darkness below. Below the spires, heavy gateways and security patrols regulate passage between the upper level and the rest of the hive. Beyond this point lies the bulk of the working hive, the hive city. The populations are often so large as to be unimaginable, and the hives rely on constant recycling and imports to provide food and base materials for the teeming masses. For most people, life in the hives is tough. Conditions are squalid and unsanitary. The very air breathed by countless hivers is recycled from the fire above and pumped through the rest, growing ever more bitter and poisonous the further down it filters. Even the water is distilled from the discharge of the upper hive, and food is factory-produced, sometimes algae-based or spun from corpse starch. Pollution and overcrowding are the least of the hivers' worries, as gang violence and outright anarchy is part of everyday life, particularly in the lower levels. Most hivers don't leave their own hive city and do not leave it during their lifetime. They never see the sky or set foot on the surface of their own planet. Their life is one of servitude in the manufactorum, coupled with a struggle for survival, and the increasingly crime-ridden hab levels. Those few that do manage to leave the hives are often nervous dispositions, suffer terribly from agoraphobia. But in the hive city is a lawless frontier known as the underhive. These underhives are creations of catastrophe. Explosions, water pollution, power failure, and collapsing access tunnels are common occurrences in the lowest parts of the hive city. Sometimes the damage is repaired, but more often than not, the appeals of the refugees fall on deaf ears and the underhive expands. In this area, normal habitation is impossible, but the underhive still serves as a refugee for hive scum, outlaws, and mentally unstable. Though in some instances, entire subcultures may manage to develop and subsist in the inhospitable realm. As a region outside formal social structure of the hive, though some people are forced to live there as entire levels are excellently cut off from the hive city. Heavily barricaded settlements form the only havens of order in the underhive, though even here the law of the gun is the only recognized authority, and those who go unarmed are rare. Underhives are frontiers in more ways than one, and are often seen as a necessary evil. They separate the hive city from the hive bottom, a desolate, polluted waste, long since abandoned, partially eroded by centuries of effluence and industrial waste. In the hive bottom, the only living things that are the most monstrous mutants. Sometimes these foul creatures find their way to the underhive, and in the hive city, parents scare their children with stories of stump spawn and plague zombies. Non-mutation is common in the underhive and is often overlooked by the desperados who reside there. However, sometimes fanatical cults such as redemptionists launch one of their crusades into the underhive to cleanse it of mutants. Some are never seen again. Not all hivers are content to serve their world in the timeless fashion. Some dream of better lives, driven by desire for wealth, freedom, power, or adventure, or just the urge to escape bludgeoning poverty. You're one such hiver, a young adventurer willing to chance all for a taste of wealth, prestige, and power. Hivers are resourceful and quick-witted. More likely to rely on gadgets and fast-talking than outright confrontation. All hiver worlders can converse in the common cant of their home, each one unique to their hive of origin. Hive worlders gain speak language, hive dialect, intelligence, skill. Hive worlds also gain the following traits. Record all of these on your character sheet. Okay. Here we go. Ready? This is the traits section. Accustomed to... Okay, so under skills, let's do it. Accustomed to crowds. Let's do this. We're gonna... Now we get some fun stuff going. You ready? Oh, and I didn't even have it open for you to look at. This is why I have to toggle it. Pretzels are tasty. I meant to put it up, I swear. I just didn't. Okay, so traits. Accustomed to crowds. Terrain. And with no non-difficult terrain with no penalty. No penalty. Okay. Then we have Hivebound. We're going to put that as next. And do I have it up? I do not. Hang on. So, Custom to Crowds. Then we have Caves of Steel, which is Tech Use Int as a basic skill. I'm going to add it to... Tasty pretzel treats. Alright. We'll add that to our skills section. Okay. And, to survival. Do outdoorsy stuff. In tests, and while out of proper hab, -5 to all intelligence test. Going under. All right, there we go. I found Caves of Steel. I think that's what we got. What else do we have? Look, and Wary. Just a +1 to initiative. Okay, let me... Gear... Okay, also hit save. Always hit save randomly throughout the time. And then we go past all the other sections. If you find something that seems interesting and you want me to stop, let me know, but I'm gonna go past. Voidborn. We already have a Glimmer of Voidborn. Stage 2, generate characteristics. Character is forged upon the anvil of war, hammered by circumstance and shaped by will. Your Master Slato. Characteristics represent your character's raw ability in a variety of physical and mental areas. Characteristics are rated on a scale of 0 to 100. Your characteristics are important for a variety of reasons. Principally, they reflect how your ability to succeed at certain actions. Since you want to roll under your characteristic when attempting to do something in the game that has dramatic consequences, the higher your characteristic, the better off you will be. Alright, well, weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, toughness, agility, intelligence, perception, willpower, and fellowship. Okay. So, this is the chart we use. As a high verb, we get +20 on everything except toughness. We get a minus, we get a plus, only get a +15. But for fellowship, we get a +25. So let's, we're not going to use these guys again. Because these are the percentiles. Or we're only going to use one of them at most. So we're going to put them back to the upper side. And then grab one of these and one of these. 2 D10s, the fancy one and the rainbow sparkly one. Rainbow sparkly did really well for me for initiative. It's been kind of lately, so we'll see how it goes. I need to do my gestures more over here so you can see them. Maybe. But I'm gonna see. I have 2d10s. Ooh! Do we have a lurking time lady? In our, We may or not. We may or may not have a lurking time lady. Okay. That works. Sorry. Okay. Always appreciate lurkers, you know that. Ready? Let's roll. Weapon skill. 2d10 plus 20. 8 plus 6, which is 14. That's 34. Okay, 34 is not bad. So we're going to go and we're going to put it in our slot of 34, right? We said? Which is a +3 modifier. It's mostly this, the strength modifier, the toughness, and agility are the big ones that you actually use for stuff. Other modifiers are not really useful. No, that is very, very sensible. There you go. Always fun to say hi just in case. Oh, there's a thingamabob. I can check my whoever's in chat. No. Oh yeah. Apparently we do have a lurking time lady, so that's cool. Okay. Okay. So there we go. That makes my theme up. Okay, cool beans. So we have a 34 for weapon skill. So not bad with the, what's the technical term? Weapon. Melee weapons. That's the technical term. I knew there was one. I don't know what that represents, but it's fun to look at. Alright. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted by the pretzels, but they're really tasty, and let's roll for ballistic skill. Let's do it. Are you ready? That is it. Whoa. Okay. That is, I'll show you, because it's 2 10s. That is a double 10. There's the, yeah, that's a 0 and the 10. That is a double 10. Like, I got 2 10s. I don't know what else to do about that, other than just roll with it. I got 2 10s. I mean, that's 20. And that's 40. We got a 40 ballistic skill. We're doing well for ourselves. Like, 40 ballistic skill. Very good. So, this person can shoot really well. Now, let's see. Strength, is, plus 20. No one gets any bonuses or detriments. Everyone's weapons and ballistics are all plus 20. Which is interesting. That's a 5, and that's a 6. So that's pretty much average, right? 11, strength. So that's 35. 31, sorry. Perhaps. 31. Hey, in the 41st millennium, being able to shoot is a very important thing. And the 31 strength is not bad. Alright, let's do toughness. Okay, toughness is going to be tricky because it's only a plus 15. So we have to roll well if we want. Well, or just go bad. Well, we didn't roll so well. That's a 3, and that's a 2. So that's a 5. So that is a 20 toughness. This guy's reasonably strong, but just gets winded really easily, like, no stamina. Like, Harrison Ford, when they were doing that Indiana Jones And they were supposed to do a fight scene, and he just had the flu, and he just pulled a gun and shot the whip out of the guy's hand. Yeah, that's this guy. This guy's an embodiment of that scene. Okay. Agility. Let's hope we're doing better on agility. Alright? Well, that is a 7 and a 10. So, 17 plus 20 is 37. So, pretty quick. For short periods of time. Not for any distance, obviously, but short periods of time. Okay, hang on. Put, sorry, little kitty pillow. That's intelligence. Brain power. How much brain power? This is an important one. So, that is 16. Okay, so the rainbow sparkly dice is back in my good graces. 16. And that's a 20, right? So it's, yep, 36. Okay, so reasonably smart. Perception. So reasonably smart. Good with a gun. Really good with a gun. Fast. Not so good on the stamina. Okay. These dice have decided they like me. For the mental stats. Because we got another 17. So that's 37. Yeah, it's decided they like me on the mental stats. They just are going to make them asthmatic or... 37. Willpower. Alright, let's see if we can keep going with this, because willpower is an important one if you want to be if you don't want to be possessed by demons. That's a 10, and that's a 4. So, it was the other dice that gave me the 10, not the purple, the rainbow sparkly one. So, the purple sparkly one, not the rainbow sparkly one, gave me the 10 this time. So, interesting. 14 plus 20, right? Yeah, we don't have lower willpower, not like feudal worlders, with lower willpower and lower fellowship. So it's 20 plus 14 is 34. Okay. Reasonably okay willpower. Alright, now is the fellowship part. The fellowship is the important part. You ready? And we get a plus 25 on this one, so... How personable? Yeah, that's a 7, and that's a 1. So that's 8. Oh, plus 25, though. Plus 25. So, 8 plus 25. 8 plus 25 is 33. Okay. Not terrible. So, not naturally inclined to be particularly social, but raised in a good environment for... and forced to learn how to be good with people. Okay. So, let me just show you the stat majiggy outfits we got. We got pretty good weapon skills, really good gun skills, strength, negligible toughness, like a wimp. 37, probably like faints at the sight of needles or whatever. 37, so decently fast, decently smart, pretty good at noticing things. On the good side of willpower and personal enough. So, you know, nothing really great, but we got one really good one and one really terrible one. So I figure between that, we're okay. Let's see. Wounds and fate points, I believe, are based on high... Okay, movement. Movement speed is... Hang on. We're going in order. As the... Ooh, hello! Hi, Geosito. Hi. I'm not going to buy followers. Why does everyone think... Okay, I'm not buying followers, so you're wasting your time with that. But you are more than welcome to hang out with my chat. And hang with me as I make the character. And follow if you want. I would appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going to take any other following from you. But you know, I do appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Oh. Home is the hive world, so we're not an adept. That's before you. The only payment you're getting is gluten-free donuts the next time we meet up, so, you know. Oh! Thank you for reminding me about that, though. I do have to order the gluten-free flour. Also, apparently if you go kosher for Passover, there are donuts made without matzah meal. They make them with potato starch. Apparently that's a really good source of gluten-free stuff. Is kosher for Passover stuff made without matzah meal. I met another celiac sufferer who can't have gluten, and also talked to some other people. Oh, because I went to a kilo. There was a whole. She wrote a song about the miseries of gluten-free diet, and it's actually a really catchy song, but I don't remember the words. So that's a thing. Oh, we're rolling, yes. So we're not an adept. Oh yes. No, we're not. We can't be a smarty pants. Yes, I got. Yeah, I got Blue Box Con figured out. I'm pretty sure. I just have to figure out, I figured out the trip home. I just have to figure out the trip there and also order the tickets ahead of time, and I think that's all I gotta do. And bake the thingamabobs. I gotta do baking. And make a cheesecake, but that's way in the past. Those ingredients I can find at the local supermarket, so it's better not to get them too far ahead of time, because cream cheese does go bad if you leave it in the fridge too long. Oh! Right, I thought you were handling the rooms. If you need me to handle that, I will handle it, but you have to tell me. Like, send me a message with exactly what you've got and what I need to supplement with. And then I will supplement. I assumed you were handling that, but if you need me to do something, you need to tell me this directly, okay? Send me a Discord message. I will take care of it. Fair. I'll hook up Saturday night. That works. And then Sunday night, I'm leaving anyway. And... okay. That works. Then I will get a room for Saturday night. Noted. I will hook that up. I was doing a thing, too. Just send me a reminder message so I don't forget. Because I want to make sure that happens. If that is how we're gonna square it. Oh, wow. We actually have, like, a lot of viewers. Randomly. Okay. I don't know what I changed, but it's decided it's fine, so we're good. Good to know. Good to know. Worst case scenario. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yes. Don't worry. I'll get it squared. If you need me to get it squared, I'll get it squared. Oh. Alright. We're doing fun stuff. Okay, so. Plan is go back to Majiggy What's It, and then deal with that later, and also deal with the other thing later, and also order gluten-free flour, and also. But first, okay. We don't eat so many pretzels. It's also a thing. Okay. So first we're gonna go here and roll the Majiggy What's It. That is our plan. But first I have to open it up so you can see the table. I know you're there. Yes, there we go. All right. So, we have a rolling table, so we can't be an adept, so no brain power, which is, we're not that smart. But we could be an arbiter, an assassin, a cleric, guardsman, imperial psyker. Ooh, that could be fun. Scum or a tech priest. So we are going to let fate decide. We're also going to put you at the up and you on the up because that's how you store your dice, because that is proper. We're going to go with these two. We're going to do purple sparkly for the other percentile. We're going to give the cozy gamer ones a break for a minute. And we're going to go purple sparkly ones. Roll, 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 roll. The adventure begins, they were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you, and they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got daggers and cunning, they don't see over there, there's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting. Rise up, don't think twice. Put your head in your hands, take a chance, roll the dice. That is a 54. That is 54. So that gives us... I think that gives us scum. Yeah, that gives us scum. Okay. We are absolutely... Ooh, okay. I can sense some drama. Drama! Okay, drama. So... Okay, but we did it! We did it! We are scum now. Because we're following the dice. So we are 54. We are scum. The drama is... I'm gonna use them at some point. We will use them for something. You will see. We are gonna use them for something. Drama is important. Is that not what we do? Is not tell stories? And is our story not aided by a little extra drama? Okay. Hive World scum. Oh! Also, freaking Guy, one of the characters I created who I'm actually playing, I gave him a baby mama, and then I remembered that he was gay, and then I realized that the baby mama is trans, so it's a whole thing. He's a trans man as a baby mama, and you know what? It works. And he's just, it works. Also, to be fair to Guy, he was probably sleeping with this person because they had a med kit that he could use and liked him. And if someone has a med kit and liked him, and someone has a med kit and likes you and they got shot, even if they're not your preferred gender, you might sleep with them anyway just because make them happy, so they patch you up. I don't know if they happen to get pregnant. Well, Sorry. Fishes are being adorable. They're being fishy, And they're very pretty tail. Okay. But that's other bit of drama against... But surrounding a different character who... Well, anyway. I'm okay. I almost inhaled a pretzel. I almost got pretzel in my lung. Okay. I'm calm, cool, collected. Okay. 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 Sorry. High world scum. This particular high world scum. Oh! Whose gender is unknown. We don't know if they have a dick or not. Oh! We should roll for it. Sorry. We should roll for this. I am, I'm bringing up chart 1. I'm bringing up chart 1. The best of the charts. The best of the chart. Oh, okay. I dropped my pretzel again. Okay. I brought up chart 1. And we're gonna roll, instead of a D12, let's do a D8. You know? Oh, no, I have a D12. Never mind. I'm using this D12, the sparkly rainbow one. We're gonna do the sparkly rainbow D100s, too. Right? Although someone is getting a 12-sided D6, like a D12 painted with, every other number. Basically with 2 of each number, because it's easier to roll than D6. So, who knows? But, yeah. Okay. Alright, ready? Are we ready? Shakety shake, shakety shake, shakety shake. Sorry. It's just fun to shake. It's nice. And we're gonna drop them, and then we're gonna see what, that's a 9. So, and that's a 20. And that, yeah, whoa. A 20 even, because that's a 10. So, a 9 and a 20 even, which is another straight guy. But, you know, he's pretty cool. So we got another straight guy on our hands. Let me see. You know what we're gonna do with this straight guy? You know what we're gonna do with this guy? We got another straight guy in our hands, which is, you know, whatever. But, the dice apparently want to give us straight guys. But that means I got a plan for his name, too. He's gonna get a name. His name is Brutus McBeasy. You know what? His name is Brutus McBeasy. We're using that. His name is Brutus McBeasy. Because why? Brutus McBeasy. Why is his name Brutus McBeasy, you might ask? Well, ask Sig. He's the one who named this guy, so... okay. Okay. And then we, bop. I'm gonna go up a little bit and see something real quick. Like I said, if anything looks vaguely interesting and you want me to stop for, a minute to read something, like little side boxes, all you gotta do is say so. Voidborn, Imperial World, Korea's, Hive World. Here we go. Okay. Hive World scum. Hive World scum are usually of the downtrodden lower classes of the Hive. Some are vicious gangers ready to murder at a moment's notice, whilst others are petty thieves and, Kritzgreavers. Some may be middle hivers living life outside the norm, whilst a rare few might be the children of noble families driven to a life of disrepute by scandal, disinheritance, or boredom. Whatever the case, they possess a reckless disregard for authority and law, living by theft, life, and chicanery. Lies and chicanery. So, you know, fun stuff. So what does that give us in terms of mechanicalness? And, because we get other mechanical benefits as well, other than just flavor text. We get actual mechanical benefits. Adept, Arbiter, no, Assassin, Guardsman, Cleric, Imperial, Psyker, and the Sanctioning, which we are not sanctioned, because we're not Psychers, that we know of. We might have latent psychic powers, but we do not have enough psychic powers to get officially, be an official Psyker, so. Scum are the criminals, outcasts, conmen, gangers, thieves, and desperados of the Imperium. They are the flotsam and jetsam of society. For all their dubious origins, they do have numerous skills that are highly useful for secretive, quasi-legal tasks. From picking locks to street stabbings, forgery, and fencing illegal goods, Scum have what it takes to get dodgy things done. Whilst neither strong nor particularly tough, yeah, not particularly tough at all, Scum are good at social skills, as well as being rather agile. We are rather agile and good and half decent at social skills, so hey, perfect for getting in and out of trouble. Okay, so we get... Oh, we also get our Hive dialect as a language, which we did not put down. So what we can do... no, I did not want to open that. Stop, shoo. Brutus McBeasy. And he is well aware of the irony of his name. Skills, basic techniques. Speak language. Hive dialect. Then we got speak low Gothic. Gothic. Okay. This is good. This is good. All right. All right. Okay. We have a half decent number of viewers. Welcome, welcome. So we get that. What else do we get for skills? Blather, which is wasting people's time with small talk. Which is fellowship. Charm, which is making people like you. Oh. Charm. Charm or dodge. I'm gonna go with dodge instead of charm. That's gonna be because we have a higher agility than and we do fellowship, so a dodge instead of charm is actually a rather good choice. We got deceive, which is a fellowship. Oh, so we might not be able to charm people, we can lie to them. Which is important, man. Awareness and common lore Imperium. So we know a little about Alright, let me play a game of okay, yes, hang on. Sorry. Common Lore Imperium. And then we also get starting talents. Here, I'll show you guys briefly what I'm seeing here. We got starting skills, starting talents, and then we got gear. And then we're Dreg. We're the dregs of society. But that's okay. Oh! And we need to figure out Strugai's implants. Oh, although, this is a fun story. So, these guys are all sitting around and this hot woman walks by. All four of them are just going to be like, that could be fun. I'm going to play with that a little. Honey pot, or, okay. Starting talent, ambidextrous or unremarkable. I'm likely to go with ambidextrous just because. Oh, funny story. That's what I went with for what's his name? He had a name. This kid. Sorry, his name was Guy. Yes, my one thing, and I went with ambidextrous because he was also high world scum, and trust me, if I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to stab the guy with one hand and shoot him with the other. It was a very important thing to be able to do when we got jumped. Melee weapon training primitive. Okay. Let's see, what else? Pistol training. Solid projectile. Oh, right. So, how to shoot. So, how to shoot guns with bullets. Basic weapon training, solid projectile. Okay. So, how to shoot guns with bullets. I think shotguns falls under that, so if I have a shotgun. You could. Well, because you have to be able to clasp your thumbs properly, and you can't do that with two opposite hands. Like, you have to do it like this. I guess. I guess you could. You know, but you can't, because to have the grip properly, they're pointing in opposite directions, so it doesn't work. Even if you do it the other way as well. You have to hold them like this, and then that's not a proper grip for a thumb war. But I suppose you could. Oh. Sorry. I mean, you could. In that case, you might as well just find someone else to challenge to a thumb war. Although having two thumbs might be useful. If it's just for the thumb war, though, it's pointless. But having two thumbs, if you can find other things, having two thumbs might be useful for other things. Oh, if you had two thumbs, hold one like this and one like that, you could do two pincer grips, and hold two. You could do some interesting things with two thumbs, if you had two thumbs. That's a thought. Assuming the other thumb was on the other side of the pinky and not... Yeah, but where would you put the extra muscle attachment, though? Because it's a lot of delicate... Like, it's not just the thumb, it's also all of these muscles in here. And then, so your second thumb muscles would interfere with your first thumb muscles. Because the muscles go all the way back, so you'd have to work them in from the other side. That's a thought, though. Huh. Interesting. Worth thinking about. Let's see. Okay, so auto gun and one clip, or a shotgun and 12 shells. An auto pistol in one clip. So, an auto pistol in one clip. Okay, so we have gear. Auto pistol. And one clip. We got an auto pistol and one clip. Not M1, and one. And a clip. We got an auto pistol and a clip. So we could have a shotgun, or we could have okay, so brass knuckles or a club. A knife. Beast furs. We could have beast furs. I think we have streetwear or rags or dirty coveralls. I think coveralls. I think he goes with coveralls and a quilted vest. Okay, a knife. So we have a knife. We have brass knuckles. I'm gonna give him a... What should we give him? I'm gonna say a club. Because... No, brass knuckles, because they're not as heavy and can be worn instead of carried, which, if you have bad stamina, is, yeah. Brass knuckles. Sorry. I mean, sure, he could. Oh, he also has a quilted vest. So does he have an auto gun or a shotgun? You know what? He has an auto gun because it has a strap. So there's a clip for the auto gun and a clip for the auto pistol. Probably should snag some more, but Scum doesn't get a lot of money, so. He does not have an auto bot. He has an auto gun, like an AK-47. Okay. It's Scum. Okay. Alright. Wounds. Here we go. So, Hive World, we only get a +8. So, it's D10. It is a D5. Oh, so we're going to roll a D5, because we have a D5. Check this out. This is a 5-sided die that I happen to have. I have an actual D5. And because D5, we're going to roll the D5, because I have a D5, basically. And, I mean, you can roll a D10 and cut it in half, but, like, I have a freaking D5. We might as well roll it. Oof. Alright. That's a 2. Okay, so, that's a 2 plus 8 is 10. Okay. So we have 10 wounds. 10 wounds. Wounds and... 10 wounds. And how many fate points do we have? We're hoping for lots of them, but, you know, we get what we get. Hang on, let me... Okay, so... Oh, and then we get movement and fate points. Alright, then we get fate points, then we get movement, and then we are out of pretzels, so... Sad day. But... 1, 2, or 3. Depending on how lucky we are with the D10. I'm going to use the special sparkly D10. I mean, most sparkly D10 doesn't usually let me down, but... I mean, it has in the past, to be fair. But... Please don't let me down now. Please don't let me down now. That's a 6. Okay. That's a 5 through 8, that's 2. Okay. So, we have 2 fate points. We have more than 1. As a rogue trader, you get more fate points. And 2 fate points. Movement. Okay, so now we got a movement speed is... Agility bonus is 3, right? Agility is 37, so yes, 3, which means... half move is 3 meters. Half move 3 meters. AL. 3 meters. Full move is, I believe, 6 meters. 6 meters. Charge is 9 meters. Is 9 meters. Okay, we need commas. Okay, another. That gets a colon. That gets a. Okay. Let's see. And a charge 9 meters and a run 18 meters. Okay. So full on sprinting 18 meters. Okay. And income, let's see, how much money do we got? Starting wealth and buying equipment. Okay. So starting wealth, and we roll separately. That's what I'm learning. Okay. I made the 400 starting experience points. Yes. Okay. 0 spent, so that's fair. What are we doing? Blah. All right. Income. Here we go. Starting wealth. Okay, so starting wealth, we roll a D10 plus. Oh, 10 plus a D5. We don't get a lot at all. Okay. That's our D5. Then we add 10. So let's hope for lots. Hope for lots. Well, that's 1 of 4. Okay. Hang on. Not bad. So we got 4 plus 10. So it's 14 plus however many per month. Okay, we'll look at the monthly income in a minute, but first we'll put under gear yeah. So broke bastard. Okay. Let's see. 120. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. 124. Yeah. All right. So money. Throne geld income. Stable 5-2 for scum income. Okay. So. They can earn each month. So, let's see. It is roll. First thing we'd have to do is roll a D10 to figure out what kind of money we're getting and what's. Okay. Let's roll. That's a 7. So that is steal. All right, we're basic theft. Okay. So is 15 plus agility bonus D10. Okay. Oh, 1D5. No, 15. Yeah, 15 plus agility bonus D10. Okay, so monthly is 15 plus our agility bonus is 3, right? So 15 plus 3D10. 1, 2, and 3. 3D10. So we got an agility bonus. So it's 15 plus 3D10. Okay, how good are we at thieving? 4 plus 4 plus 2. Not terrible. That's 8. That's 10. Okay, yeah, no, we're not really good at thieving. So 10 plus 15 is 25. Yeah, okay. We got 25. Apparently we're not good at stealing stuff. So get 14 thrones plus 25 per broke bastard. Per So every time we earn 400 XP. Okay. This is how we vibe. This is how vibing is vibing. Alright. Alright. We're gonna push for this a little bit. Alright, we're gonna try to push forward a little bit. Skills, we got that. So we got all the gear. We're not gonna be able to afford anything else. So let's check. Yes. Availability. Okay, so let's go back to 29. Why you say? Okay. Experience points. Then we have stage starting experience, quick play characters. What is it? Ballistic. Bump the ballistic skill up. And the agility. Okay, and then fellowship. And then just bump up a constitution. Alright. Well, we'll see what else we can get. Bring your character to life. Alright, gender, which we rolled for already. Appearance. Age. Okay, and then you can have other past and color quirks and yeah, all sorts of cool stuff we could do. Okay. Let's see. Why don't we first spend experience points because we're going in the order. All right, we need to go back up to Scum. That's here. Then we go to page 82. And then back to 29. Okay, so Scum. That is apparently what I look like. Let's see. So we can snag characteristic upgrades, and we can get plus 10 for charm. We can get charm. We can get the other one for dodge. Drive, ground vehicle. I feel like navigation, surface, swim. I don't think we're gonna get swim, but let's go drive, ground vehicle. We can also get the unremarkable. I'm gonna go with thrown weapon training. You know what we're gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna go with thrown weapon training, drive, ground vehicle, and bump the ballistic skill up. Yeah, we're gonna have 45 in ballistics. Yeah, we're gonna bump the ballistic skill up, and that gives us 45. Which 100 out of, okay. And then we're gonna get drive skills is drive, ground vehicle. Vehicle, and I believe that is I'm pretty sure that's agility. So yeah, we're gonna run it as agility. Okay, that's 200. So we get that and that. We could bring up. Can we bring up toughness? How much is the toughness increase? Let me see. 500. Freaking, we'll never get there at that rate. 500 for a freaking simple toughness advance. Okay, that is ridiculous. Let's see. We can get fellowship or agility as well. Or, yeah, we can go... we already got ballistic. Yeah, we get fellowship and agility. Unremarkable. We're going to grab unremarkable. Ambidextrous is useful, so is unremarkable, though. So we're going to go with talents unremarkable. Talents, ambidextrous, unremarkable. Unremarkable. That's another 100 spent. And we'll... should we buff up agility? That's a question, though, because then it brings up... oh, yeah, we can bring up movement rate if we bring up agility. We're already fast. So, yeah, let's go bring the agility up to 42. Then we get 400 out of... yeah, we can bring the agility up to 42 and then answer to life, the universe, and everything. And then we get an extra D10 of... We get one extra D10 of 1. So we get 26 per month, which is an extra thrown per month, which is not bad at all. And also our movement speed goes up to 4, 8, 12, and 24. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that. But yeah, our whole... Yeah, so that brings us up to our... That? 24. Yep. We are fast now. We are fast and we're good at shooting. Not great at anything else, but we're fast and we're good at shooting. So, and we can drive. Fast, good at shooting, can drive, and probably can drive from a moving vehicle, honestly. So that's... Yeah, I can probably shoot from a moving vehicle. So that's probably a useful skill set that we probably have. And, you know, pretty good. Fast. We're fast but broke. Yeah. Okay. That works. And, I think I'm going to end this stream just past 1. I think that would it be. Oh, but we need, we're going to roll for appearance. Let's roll for appearance. Let's see what this guy looks like, because he's got, we're just going to roll. A feral, imperial, voidborn. Okay, we're going to roll for age first. Which is that. We're going to roll, we're going to do the, I think we're going to sparkly, yeah, let's do the sparkly, rainbow ones for age. Let me just check to make sure you can see, yeah. Sparkly rainbow ones for age. And we're going to roll on this table, Hive World, a nipper, adult, or an old timer. Hive World people don't live to be that old, apparently, because 61. Okay, so we got 61 on the age chart. That's a adult. Okay, 25 plus a D10. So, yeah, 25 plus a D10. Let's pop that open and pop that open. Let's roll the sparkly purple D10 for age, shall we? That's a 1. So 26. Okay. 26. Let's see. Straight guy. Yes, this head. Alright, so... Okay. He's 26. Oh, okay. What does he look like? Let's see, for, at least for size, size, we're gonna roll for size, and, hey, there you go, you're under 300, that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, so, let's see, we got Hive World, we got Runt, Scrawny, Wiry, Lanky, or Brawny. Probably not going to go with Brawny. We might get with Runt. That's how, I'm going to roll these another one. I'm going to also release for that one. Yeah, we're going to end up, that's how Guy ended up as a Runt. But we might get only, not a Runt, but, well, 66. Alright, 66 is a, 66 is, let's see, 66 is wiry. Okay, so we're wiry. Let's see, 1.75 meters and 65 kilograms. So 175 meters, 65 kilograms. And then we're gonna do some conversion math, because we in the colonies have a wonky system, and it so 1.75 meters to feet is, or to inches. Yeah, let's do the inches. Hang on, let's go 100. This is how we're gonna play this. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this way. It's gonna be fun. Just work with me here. Shouldn't have done that. But what we can do... I shouldn't have done that. Let me try something real quick. Sorry, I have to do one thing and then, before I get my conversion on, okay. Now we do the conversion. Let's do it. 175 centimeters to inches. And then we divide by 12. So is 68, so 69 inches. Nice. Well, it's 68.8, but we're going to round up to 69 because nice. 69 divided by 12 is 5'9". Yeah, 3/4 is 9. So, yeah, 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". So, 5'9". Just, okay, let's... 5 feet 9 inches. And 65 kilograms in pounds is... Just, So... To pounds... To inches. Okay, well, that's... 143.3. So, 143 and the third is... 5. So, 144 pounds. No, 143 pounds. Yeah, we'll go with 100. We rounded up, so 144. 144 pounds. Just, you know. Okay. So that's how big he is. And then we... Other thing we want to roll up is age, past... complexion, hair, skin, and eyes. Tribal tattoos. Ganger sum, factory drags, middle hive, specialist, hive noble. Ooh, alright. Let's see. We're gonna roll for that as well. Oh, I'll show you where that is. That. Let me pop this open. So there's a whole roll table for if you want to see hive class and where exactly in the hive you grew up. And then we can base that, ooh, 0, 0. Hive noble. Okay. So we got 100 on a D100, which means a hive noble. Your family were the top privileged few at the top. Hang on. Of this spire, leaving luxury unimaginable to other hivers. You had everything you could ever want: space, privacy, and sunlight. Yet also the burden of leadership. You likely prized dignity, respect from your lessers, and strength above all things. All right, so this asshole grew up at the top of the hive. All right, let's add that because he grew up at the top of the hive and then fell from grace and probably kicked out for some reason and for some stupid reason. Then kicked out and forced to fend out. All right. There we go. And now he's a broke bastard because he likes really nice things and can't afford them. Which is... That's interesting. Alright. I think there's a few other things I have to run before work. But I really appreciate you all coming to the stream. And, next time, we'll do actual world building. Alright, Thursday, Pinky promised we're doing world building, not, character creation. Wednesday, we'll see what we do Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday will just be a type of a stream. We'll probably create something cool and new, though, so please do stop by. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Few things. Okay, Discord. The Discord. If you guys... where's my thingamabob with the whatchamajig? If you guys want to come and hang out... Oh, hey. On the Discord with me, that would be fun. Also, if you guys like jewelry, and I know not all of you do, but this website has some really fun jewelry, and you can get 20% off if you use my code, so, you know. Mad props for that. Yeah, so, cool jewelry with 20% off if you use my code. Discord is fun. I add some memes, and I always appreciate people adding to the discussion. We have some fun discussions sometimes. Who are we raiding? Why don't we raid Hippog TV? They're new, but they're doing... he's also doing world building, and he got raided into by a channel that I was lurking in, who I respect their judgment. I respect John's judgment greatly. So, different John than Blue Box, Phoenix. So, I think it's going to be fun. We'll go into another world building stream. Sound fun? Come on, let's do it. If you want to come. You don't have to come, but I would appreciate if you did. Bring some good vibes. Say hello. We'll see how the stream is. And if it's fun, we'll maybe raid it again next time. Anyway. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, you can leave. But just pop in to say hi. And I will see you guys all later.